someone like Trump comes along, suddenly that isn't who we might have been wrong, and that could drive you in a couple of directions, right? So
Hmm.
one, it could make you reflective about, oh, oh my God, what actually was going on below the surface? What stuff was liberalism that that I've been, attesting to all of this time? What is it not doing for people? What does years and years and years of overspending on the security budget and unaccountable wars, how might that have blown back on us? Like, how might have, a domestic politics in which we were so committed to, mass incarceration and all the things, right, that
Yeah.
come, rather than saying that, because you can't say that because that is so painful, right? So you just dig in and you say, that's not who we are. That
Hmm.
really isn't who we are. And so that can't be. And therefore, all of you people who might be suggesting that we think more clearly or think more deeply or revisit history or can, like, in this clarity of moment, which we have here, like, think otherwise, you're dangerous, right? All we can do, and hostile. You are a hostile revisionist power. I am a hostile revisionist power, Dan. I mean, Van, so are you, right? Right? We are all hostile revisionist powers
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, there is no revision that is not destructive.
You're describing the fork in the road that, like, I and my former cadre all faced more or less simultaneously. And like I went one direction, the former that you described, where it was like you start thinking through, oh, what if Trump is symptomatic rather than anomalous, right? What if this is, what if there are like structures that our own choices are implicated in that are
Mm,
like reproducing the shit show? And how could they not be if you claim to be a hegemon? In what world does a
right,
self-appointed hegemon not have fucking responsibility for the things that happen in the world? I mean, what the
right,
fuck?
right, right.
But
Things
like,
don't just happen if you're the hegemon, right?
yeah. But like I can count on one hand the number of my like peer group who went in the direction I did. The rest of them are, you know, paranoidly sweating it out in the Biden administration at like one rung or another, just doubling down on feel good West Wing liberal primacy. And like they are the reason, I think, for this disjunction. Like when you look at the Biden administration on domestic policy, he's like pretty like far more progressive than I think people expected, certainly me. And like I have quibbles here and there, like he doesn't go far enough or whatever, but just way more radical than on domestic than people expected. But on foreign policy, it's the same shit. Like foreign policy looks exactly like under Obama. I mean, it's not, there's nothing different here. And he's even worse than Trump on a lot of China stuff. And it's just like, what the,
There is no actual vision of the world. So they don't have a vision of, like, what a kind of really integrated, non-hierarchical, redistributive, functioning, anti-capitalist world could be, right? So
yeah.
because and they don't, so what, they are always in reaction mode and they are always throwing words out at you. So what we believe in is human rights. We believe in multilateralism. We believe in free and fair trade. I mean, again, it's a soup and it depends on the day what flavors you get. And because there is no there's only things that you can gin up in the moment. So you're either ginning up crisis or you're ginning up triumph.